What's up, everybody? It's your boy Madian, and I can't believe I'm finally here in Egypt, the land of pharaohs and pyramids. I've always dreamed of exploring this incredible country, and now I'm about to take you on an epic journey through ancient wonders, bustling markets, and some of the most amazing food you've ever seen. So let's go and discover Egypt together. Alright guys, check this out. We're standing right in front of the Great Pyramid of Giza, and let me tell you, it's even more breathtaking in person. This massive structure was built over 4,500 years ago for the pharaoh Khufu. Can you believe it? Next to it, we've got the Pyramid of Khafra and the Pyramid of Menkaure. These pharaohs were like the rock stars of their time, you know? They were seen as intermediaries between the gods and humans. Some of the most famous pharaohs like Tutankhamun, Ramesses II, and Cleopatra VII left a mark on history that we're still talking about today. Now we're cruising down the Nile River, and let me tell you, this isn't just any river. It's basically the reason Egypt exists. The ancient Egyptians called it the source of all life, and they weren't kidding. This river provided fertile land for agriculture and sustained the entire civilization. From our boat, we can see the lush green banks on either side. It's like an oasis in the middle of the desert. The Nile is still super important today. It's used for transportation, irrigation, and even generates electricity. Alright, now we're at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. And guys, this place is insane. It's like stepping into a time machine. They've got over 120,000 artifacts here, including all the stuff they found in Tutankhamun's tomb. I'm talking about his golden mask, his throne, even his sandals. It's crazy to think these things are over 3,000 years old. But it's not just about Tutankhamun. They've got mummies, sarcophagi, jewelry, and even ancient board games. It's like a treasure trove of history. And the best part? They're always finding new stuff. Archaeology in Egypt is ongoing, so who knows what they'll dig up next? Now we're in Islamic Cairo, and wow, this place is a whole different vibe. The streets are narrow and winding, and there are beautiful mosques everywhere you look. We're heading to the Citadel of Saladin, which is this massive medieval fortress on a hill overlooking the city. Inside the citadel, we've got the Muhammad Ali Mosque. It's this huge, gorgeous mosque with these tall, slender minarets. The inside is all decorated with alabaster, and it's just stunning. The views from up here are insane. Walking through these streets, you can really feel the history. It's like every building has a story to tell. We've made our way to Luxor, and now we're exploring the Valley of the Kings. This place is mind-blowing, guys. It's where the pharaohs of the New Kingdom period were buried, and it's got some of the most elaborate tombs you'll ever see. We're talking about underground chambers with walls covered in colorful hieroglyphics and paintings. The most famous tomb here is King Tutankhamun's. It's actually pretty small compared to the others, but it's the only one that was found almost completely intact. Can you imagine being Howard Carter and discovering all that gold and treasure? It must have been like hitting the archaeological jackpot. Alright, we've seen a lot of ancient stuff, so now it's time for some fun in the sun. We're at the Red Sea, and guys, the water here is unreal. It's so clear and blue, you can see straight to the bottom. This place is a paradise for divers and snorkelers. The coral reefs here are some of the best in the world. I'm about to go for a dive, and I'm super excited. The Red Sea is home to over 1,000 species of fish, including clownfish, yeah, like Nemo, lionfish, and even sharks. Don't worry though. The sharks here are usually pretty chill. It's like swimming in a giant natural aquarium. Now we're diving into the chaotic but awesome world of Egyptian bazaars. We're at Khan el-Khalili, which is this massive market in Cairo that's been around since the 14th century. It's a maze of narrow alleys filled with shops selling everything you can imagine. Spices, perfumes, gold, carpets, you name it. The atmosphere here is electric. You've got shopkeepers calling out to you, the smell of shisha and spices in the air, and people haggling over prices. It's all part of the experience. Just remember, bargaining is expected here, so don't be afraid to negotiate. Alright guys, let's talk about Egyptian food because it is seriously delicious. We're starting with koshari, which is like the national dish of Egypt. It's this amazing mix of rice, lentils, pasta, and chickpeas, topped with a spicy tomato sauce and fried onions. It sounds weird, but trust me, it works. Another must-try is ta'ameya, which is the Egyptian version of falafel. But instead of chickpeas, they use fava beans. It's crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside, and so good. And don't even get me started on the malokia. It's this green soup made from jute leaves that's super popular here. It's got a unique taste, but once you get used to it, you'll be hooked. As we wrap up our journey through Egypt, I gotta talk about the weather and the people. Egypt is hot, guys. Like, really hot, especially in the summer. But it's a dry heat, which makes it a bit more bearable. The best time to visit is probably in the spring or fall when it's a bit cooler. But no matter when you come, you'll be blown away by the hospitality of the Egyptian people. They're some of the friendliest folks I've ever met. Whether you're lost in the bazaar or trying to figure out the menu in a local restaurant, someone will always be there to help you out. It's this warmth that really makes a trip to Egypt special. And there you have it, guys. That's Egypt in a nutshell. From ancient wonders to modern adventures, this country has it all. I hope this video has inspired you to pack your bags and experience Egypt for yourself. And hey, if you enjoyed coming along on this journey with me, don't be stingy with that like button. Hit subscribe if you want to see more awesome travel content. Until next time, this is Madian, signing off from incredible Egypt.